to the show.
So I was telling you guys earlier, man, today we had a visitor in the store. We didn't know it. Unbeknownst to us, we had no idea that we had a real live, what would you call this person, with credentials and a scientist, right?
Yeah, like he said he had bona fides. So.
And me and Gideon were in a very heated discussion. I wouldn't say argument.
No.
But we were having a heated discussion, and this is one of the things that sometimes you forget with other people in the store, but I was telling him why I don't think that, there's a lot of weird theories out there about dinosaurs. And then the guy walked up to the counter and he said he was a paleontologist.
Yeah, paleontologist.
All right, cool. Sir, what's the best dinosaur? / scariest?
No, but I threw out some of my theories as why I think that dinosaurs are bullshit.
Okay.
What?
Some dinosaurs are bullshit.
What does that mean?
Some dinosaurs could not have existed. The way they shove it down our throats.
I see. All right, you're gonna
Brontosaurus.
Brontosaurus.
Yeah.
Brontosaurus, you're saying no.
But they have the bones.
But they don't have a complete carcass, though. They don't have a complete set of bones, and there's no way you could tell me that one of those fucking necks could ever reach this, could put his neck up and eat. There's no heart
But a giraffe
alive.
does it, right?
Yeah, but
you're saying pumping blood?
Pumping blood up to that skull. And I started telling this, and what happened to that paleontologist? I shut that motherfucker down.
Yeah.
In what way, though? Don't just agree with what he said.
He's coming up.
No, he didn't.
The paleontologist coming up, but he's yeah.
Tell him. I don't want to toot my own horn. Go ahead. Tell him how I fucking knocked him out. I knocked him out.
You toot it for me.
I'll monitor, make sure you say all the right things.
But I'm talking about the Brontosaurus and how it can't possibly exist.
Yeah.
And the Stegosaurus, no one knows how it could have ever copulated without disemboweling itself or castrating itself.
Mm.
And he shambles up to the counter with his fucking Garmani suit on.
He's like, I happen to be a paleontologist.
In case you're wondering, Garmani is an upscale store in town, not a brand that you can go buy.
What? Was that how you say it?
No, it is, but it's only this one place.
I think you're saying Armani wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not. Yeah. All right. Well,
yeah,
I meant Armani.
It's a store.
You know how paleontologists do.
Oh, come on. How was he dressed?
He was like
dressed to the nines.
Yeah, with the
and he shambles up there like he's going to school me, and he's gonna.
He overheard what you guys were saying.
He obviously overheard us, and he comes up and he's like, I can't help but hear you talking about dinosaurs.
And I happen to be a paleontologist.
And I was like, oh, really?
Sad.
I could tell from your fancy suit.
Well, yeah.
And all your fucking school rings that you're still wearing.
He's got 10 different college rings on.
It's just gotta fucking tap him on the counter while he's talking. Oh, I noticed you're not wearing fucking 5 rings. I don't need a fucking ring.
He's got those knuckle rings that just says Yale.
This is already a far cry from the Walt who said the custom is always right.
Had a bolo tie made out of a dinosaur egg.
Okay, all right. So
he hears our conversation, and he starts to say, well, you realize that the Brontosaurus, he didn't call it Brontosaurus. He said something else.
No, did he get the Latin name or something?
We were talking about sauropods, and he brought up Ultrasaurus, which is, I admit, is a dinosaur I've never even heard of.
No way.
But I said, well, I want to talk about the Brontosaurus, fucking doc.
Yeah.
Now,
a lot of horns get him tooting over here. He's going to run out of breath. No wonder he's always wheezing into the fucking mic.
I just don't know if I'm being rewarded or punished for a past life. I don't know which one it is.
So
this big shot.
So he comes up and he interjects in our conversation. So I'm like, all right, you're fair game, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You're fair game to get fucking sliced and diced then. Because I throw these couple things at him. And he goes, well, you do know, that, right? Was he stammering?
Yeah. He was like, you know that some of these dinosaurs had 2 hearts, right?
And I was like, oh, all of a sudden now they got fucking multiple hearts. When did that start?
When they were born?
Okay, so tell me.
It ended 65 million years ago. So
when did so are there no creatures left now with multiple hearts in present time? And he goes, well, we know earthworms do.
Do they?
And I was just like, what? That's like earthworms have multiple hearts. Where? I mean, they barely have a body. Where are all what are they all heart? Like Tom Brady? I didn't say that, but I should have said that.
That would have been a good one. That would have shut him down even more.
Are you telling me that earthworms are the goat of bugs?
Oh my God.
But I think they just throw this shit out there, though. They're just like, well, okay, they're getting us on that they couldn't have raised their heads. There's just no physical way. So, you know what? We'll just tell them they have multiple hearts.
Yeah. We had no proof, but they have multiple hearts.
Did you Wikipedia this shit?
I did, and I found that earthworms have what are known as pseudo hearts. They're bands of muscles that are around the like the veins and the arteries that help them pump blood artificially.
Right. I meant the dinosaur part of it. Did you Wikipedia Brontosaurus?
Well, that's what they said, that they may have had pseudo hearts that help them get the blood up to their brains.
So what he did was mention something that has a precedent in nature that addresses the concern that
But it's not a
bringing
second
up.
heart. It's not like,
Right, but it doesn't need to be a second heart. It just needs to be exactly what it does.
Pseudo heart.
That's just a name to make fucking dum-dums understand. It's not called a pseudo heart. I'm sure it's called a something.
Then why is this so-called paleontologist calling it a
aortic arch?
A double heart, a second heart.
Because he's talking down to you to make you understand what's going on.
Yeah, he's dumbing it down for you, too.
All the guy wanted to do was buy a fucking Batman comic.
No,
That's all he wanted to do.
That's all he wanted to do. He just should have fucking kept his trap shut.
Not being like,
You're right.
I can't help but
And then-
hear a conversation.
And then we Googled his name, and of course, it didn't come up anywhere.
Right.
It's working. It's just you keep spiking, so it's louder than you think it is.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
But what about Brontosaurus bones?
But where are all these hearts fitting?
I mean,
In a Brontosaurus?
it's a fucking dinosaur, brother.
But how big are these hearts, though? Now all of a sudden there's multiple heart theories.
Is it sudden or?
And how much? And then Walt schooled him again. He goes, "How did they find all this food to eat? Would they just eat all day long and do nothing else?"
Is that all they were doing then? Is eat? How could this creature of this size consume enough food daily to live?
Well,
And it can't lift up its head, mind you.
but the Earth didn't look the same back then. It was nothing but vegetation.
Why couldn't it lift up its head?
Because it wouldn't have enough. It would knock itself out as soon as it lifted its head.
Oh, that's not a fact. That's a theory.
Based upon
What you think?
logic.
What you think?
based upon like real world
Based upon horn
situations,
tooting.
not fucking prehistoric world where everything was radioactive, so everything was 50 million times bigger than it really was.
Radioactive. Okay, I love this. I agree with you so far. An apatosaurus?
Apatosaurus? I think it's
Apatosaurus?
But that's the brontosaurus.
Hagfish has 4 hearts.
There's some creatures that do
what about
have
the
multiple
bones?
hearts.
Yeah, an
An octopus has a
octopus or
multiple heart.
squid, cephalopods have 3 hearts.
But
in
these
total.
are all invertebrates, though.
Right.
What happened to why are there no vertebrates with hearts living on the planet today?
Oh, I don't know, evolution.
It's your answer for everything.
But look at his neck bones. They're so big. Of course it could.
Those aren't real, bro.
They find 1 or 2 bones and
Yes,
they make up
and
the
then
ones
they
in
make
between.
up the rest.
Yeah.
They've never found a complete skeleton of this shit.
I'm the crazy one here. Just with match game, I'm the crazy one.
No,
I just don't. You know what?
I admit I weighed in too early.
I admit that this sounds crazy, but it's only crazy because we believe everything science tells us without ever questioning it. It just pisses me off.
And you were
Nobody ever goes like, well, are we sure they're fucking right?
This is true. Are you not dismissing all dinosaurs? Just some.
I'm not dismissing there may have been creatures that went extinct,
well,
but I don't know if there was a pterodactyl.
but you said there's proof for some dinosaurs because of paintings.
Oh, that's right. We also found an ancient. Look, check this out. Did you ever hear of this?
So they have a complete T-Rex set.
A complete.
Yes.
There's never been
But
a
T-Rex
dinosaur
is
that's
smaller.
found. No. There's never been one complete, 100% complete dinosaur.
You're probably right. 90% they're saying.
But hold on.
Holy shit.
There's ancient art out there that has, long before that anybody ever saw a dinosaur, ever the concept of a dinosaur, because that's only around 1800s.
Mm-hmm.
And there are paintings, cave paintings with dinosaurs.
That's an ad. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. There is a stegosaurus on some sort of like Mayan.
Yeah.
Mayan.
Okay.
Yep.
So I believe
But you don't know when that was made, right?
it was long thousands
before.
and thousands of years ago, before anybody ever heard of the word dinosaur, or people were talking about dragons.
Mm-hmm.
So
Jurassic Park
is there a
wasn't-
chance, though, that man and dinosaurs walked together?
6,000 years ago?
I don't think
You
so.
know science would want to suppress that shit, and
But why would they want to suppress that shit?
because it shatters
Doesn't
it.
sell.
Again, you got to remember what they wanted to suppress. God.
But
So
wait,
you're saying science is based on...
Well,
is
dinosaur
based on-
science.
Dinosaur science is based on refuting God. They're like, if we make up these creatures and say they never...
Yeah, then your Bible's is just a nice little story to tell yourself. But if man and dinosaur
So I think that's a nice...
so wait.
walk
It's
together,
just so I have this clear. So there is evidence of dinosaurs existing. Actual evidence.
yes.
There is zero evidence that the Bible is real and that God exists.
What about there's a Shroud of Turin?
But where? And who made that? Why the fuck am I supposed to believe that's real? So
Yeah.
why so somehow the trick is to not believe the evidence, but instead to dismiss that in favor of something
No,
that
I think dinosaurs existed.
okay.
I do think they existed, but I also believe that not every dinosaur that they throw it down the pike. I think they've made some fucking mistakes, some boo boos, and now they're trying to fucking be like they threw
Okay.
too many out. They threw too many dinosaurs out there now, and they couldn't possibly have
Right.
existed.
Okay.
I also think that we're going to find evidence.
Is this an overkill? Are we doing an overkill tonight?
Not overkill.
Okay.
This is just all the shit I told this
really
dude.
feels like...
I have that overkill feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And I said, that I believe that at one point, sooner or later, we will find evidence of man being around when dinosaurs were around. Some dinosaurs. And then that will fucking throw all of this shit into a tizzy.
Because there's
As the
evidence.
science community scrambles to try to be like, well, God still didn't exist because of this.
There's evidence of human bones being found hundreds of thousands of years earlier than scientists say that they've been found.
Cool.
All the time.
Oh, it's
all
awesome.
the time that happens.
Where?
I don't.
I don't know, in different parts of the world.
Okay.
No, you're gonna
No,
ask
I'm not.
for
I'm
references.
literally.
Google it? I
I'm
mean, you don't
learning.
believe it?
No, I do believe it. I just want to know where.
Probably in some like Mayan city, or when they were digging.
Or quarry, probably. Yeah.
Okay, here's 11 living creatures that coexisted with dinosaurs. We'll see if humans are on the list.
Of course they're not.
Okay,
Because
well-
if they are, then all of a sudden we got to rethink everything that they're telling us about about God and science. Then
Well, this is Alex Jones's website, so let's see. No. Crocodiles, snakes, bees, sharks, horseshoe crabs, sea stars, lobsters, duck-billed platypus, green sea turtle, cockroach, and a tuatara.
Wait. Start that list again. I'm sorry. Work. I apologize.
Yeah. Crocodiles,
That,
snakes,
That I knew. Snakes I knew.
bees,
Bees.
bees,
Bees?
horseshoe crabs.
Bees in their current form were alive back then?
Buzzing bees were alive and stinging even when the dinosaurs were roaming the earth.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. Sharks, horseshoe crabs. They look pretty.
Horseshoe crabs
prehistoric, right?
are, I mean, fucking Staten Island growing up, because I grew up right near the beach.
Yeah.
And there's the horseshoe crabs all the fucking time. They look just like dinosaurs.
Yeah, they look like little
They
dinosaurs.
look like something that's been around for that
laying
long.
eggs and shit.
Yeah. And in mating season, you go to the beach and there's just so many of them. It's creepy. And you hear them click clacking at night.
Yeah, those long tails.
Yeah.
Your blood's worth a lot of money.
What?
Your blood's worth a lot of money.
To who?
Scientists.
So if we catch them and bleed them out, we can make some couple bucks.
Yeah, but they have labs that do it. Yeah.
So they're not going to buy it on the black market.
I think it's something like $7,000 a pint. Or,
aren't they always
We got a
changing
retirement plan.
their theories on dinosaurs constantly? Dinosaurs look like big lizards. Okay. Oh no, that couldn't possibly work. Okay, they look like big chickens.
they had feathers.
They had feathers.
They weren't as colorful as you think they were. Oh, look, they were.
They're slow moving. No, they're quick.
Well,
They spent all their time living in water because they were so big. Oh, now they can walk on land.
oh boy, there's a gas leak in this place, man.
I think you guys are,
Why?
I think you guys are pushing this bit too far.
Well, why though? Why do you think why do you just swallow
Because
everything?
Because but they're correcting themselves, which is what you're saying is. Am I not putting?
No,
I
you're
slept
right.
like
It's-
4 hours
it's
last night.
like science. You have a theory.
They're rope-a-doping me. Help me. I'm getting rope-a-doped by two flat earthers.
It evolves.
Oh, that's just crazy
Like
talk.
the theories evolve, right? Like this is what we think, And then, they're like, oh, wait, we were wrong about that.
Right.
We discovered something else. Turns out that
So
they're more closely related
why
to
are we
birds.
so inclined to believe everything then when they're